And it's Plum. Freak. And a
rush hour handles supreme right there.
And that one's good by Henderson.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, that's for defending. Shot clock at 6. It'll go. The Portland lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Freak.
They are absolutely stroking it from outside. I mean, textbook perfect. Good balance, nice high release, splash.
And that one's good by Henderson.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Kicks it to Gasol. Freak with it. 21 points in the game. Puts up a 3. Lillard with the rebound. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Offline with his 3. So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a win against the Mavericks in Dallas.
They just looked stable pretty much from the get-go, guys. I mean, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game that you don't see at home, but not the case in that one.
Tremendous balance on display, Greg. I mean, when you look at who was carrying the scoring load, making assists, playing unselfishly, I mean, they had it all working, and that led to the nice road win.
Tony Allen's checked in for Memphis. Almost entirely new group here for Portland. Chris Kaman is checked in for Plumlee. Noah Vonleh comes in for Ed Davis. Otto Porter Jr. he's checked in for Al Farouk Aminu. And it's Lee in for Damian Lillard. The Trey. Rebound by the Trey.
That's the risky run by staying out there as he picks up his 3rd.
Memphis on defense. They trail by 7. Porter with it. Now defended by Freak.
And he's still scoreless in this quarter. Surprising after his great start.
Looking to go inside here. That's a good way to try to chip away at this lead. I mean, it's kind of like in football, the running game. Power that thing into the paint. Move the ball. Stick it so much.
5 on the clock. Udrich dishes to Freak. The Grizzlies with another miss. Portland leading by 10. Porter in the corner.
Lead to see.
And catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nuggets was superb. He ended up with 44 points, and he was his usual self on the defensive end, providing a bunch of steals. It was a performance for the ages, and one that will have the whole league talking.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had to just marvel, guys, at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was in that one.
No question whatsoever, Greg. I mean, that's a performance he and his fans will remember for a long, long time.
There's the bucket. Good.
Nice piece of work there. Get yourself a little space and pull the trigger.
Lee kicks to Porter. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the half. And a wide open look for Lee. And it's off from three-point range. And there's the feed to Freak. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Vonleh. Vonleh's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Now, Freak. Off target from the wing. The clock runs out, and we're heading to...
Well, obviously a lot of ground for you guys to make up in that second half. Do you expect Coach to shake things up to try to jumpstart you here in the third?
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment.
What a game.
Courtney Lee, he's checked in for Portland. And Memphis also making a switch. Freaks checked in for Tony Allen. So on the floor for Memphis. Randolph is the 4 with Gasol in the middle. Turner is out there with Conley. And it's Freak in at the 3 slot. Shoots a 3. That's good. Freak's got 27. Trailblazers trail by 5. And Lillard kicks to Lee. Back to Lillard. Here's Aminu. Portland again missing.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. Wow, what a special performance this guy's putting on from long range.
Well, that has been his shot today. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and, Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Move the ball.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. Randolph is screened. Turner passes to Randolph. And the layup's good off the glass. Randolph's got the lead up to 8 now for the Grizzlies.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
Davis.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Now here's Freak. He's covered by Aminu. And here's Freak. 30 points in the game. Lee dishes to Plumlee. Nobody near Lillard. Offline with his 3.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break. It has been a 3-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Aminu's got 5 points now this quarter. Conley kicks to Freak. That's in there. Conley with the assist. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for
They
me
can't
to
guard
watch
us
this.
on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Such a big part of the NBA. Let's see the best teams at it. 5th best, the Grizzlies.
No doubt they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Chris Kamen's checked in for Plumlee. Vonleh comes in for Davis. And Porter subbed in for Courtney Lee. Memphis also making some changes. Brandon Wright's checked in for Randolph. Green comes in for Turner. And it's Udrich in for Mike Conley. Dishes it to Porter. Bangs home the trifecta. Porter's got 10 points.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
Freak with it. Lillard picks him up. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Freak passes to Green. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Aminu misses.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Freak. The shot, no good. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Aminu dishes to Vonleh. And Lillard gets double-teamed. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Vonleh.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
Wright sets a screen.
Move the ball.
Here's Freak. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that. As the season ramps up, Kevin, let's take a look at how the Grizzlies are doing in the team rankings. First in steals, first in field goal percentage, and they're also number 1 in free throw shooting.
All day.
A team that makes foul shots gives itself and its coaching staff a lot of confidence.
And you mentioned their steals. I mean, it's great defensive anticipation that has them at the top of the rankings. They've been tremendous at reading the offense and getting into those passing lanes.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. McCollum's checked in. .144 left here in the third quarter. The slam dunk by Aminu.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch.
And Lillard kicks to Aminu. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Aminu's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
He's simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of quarter.
And it's Freak missing. Trailblazers trail by 13. Lillard outside. They get a hand on it, and Lillard gets double-teamed and out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And you talk about huge single-game scoring performances like we're watching here tonight. Going back, only one player, think of this, only one player in NBA history to go triple digits, and that's the Big Dipper, Wilt Chamberlain, on March 2nd, 1962.
Truly an icon.
Udrih with the excellent feed that time.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Over to the left wing. Freak cans it from downtown. Freak's got 51.
Well, he scored over half of their points so far. That's a major contribution.
Now here's Lillard. He's covered closely. Pulls it up. And there's Porter on the assist by Lillard. 14 points for Otto Porter Jr. It'll count. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Marc Gasol is checked in for Memphis. Freak comes in for Turner. Trailblazers trail by 14. We've got Plumlee. Porter is out there with Davis. Then it's Henderson. And it's Lillard in at the point guard position. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Pass to Freak. Gasol dishes to Conley. And again, Memphis no good. The Trailblazers have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
And guys, Sade comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
Sade, I like that, Greg.
Shooting for Portland.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long. I mean, if you're looking to get back into this game, you have to get tougher defensively.
Passes to Porter. With the floater, the Grizzlies pull it in. Randolph's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And it's Freak missing. Trailblazers trail by 15. And stolen by Freak. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. They get the rebound. Randolph kicks to Freak. A 3-ball. That's good. Freak's got 54 points.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Puts up a 3. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
And they've looked terrific in transition today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Boy, it certainly has. I mean, they've done a really good job recognizing anytime they've had the numbers advantage, and then they've taken advantage. We've seen it time and time again here.
Get the ball inside.
It's Allen on the wing. Randolph a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Freak passes to Allen. Let's go. And it comes off the front of the rim. And for Portland, they're shooting 47%, pretty solid. Henderson with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Plumlee dishes to Porter. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Allen's got 7 rebounds in the game. And it's Freak missing.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me? Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Let's get the ball inside.
From deep.
Sticking too much.
Rebound by the Trailblazers. And stolen by Freak.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Lets it go. And another miss by Memphis. Trailblazers trail by 16. Lillard attacking. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
At the line for your Trailblazers.
And that one misses. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Aminu's checked in. He hits the second from the line. Well, for Memphis, their last game a loss to the Nuggets. Conley kicks to Freak. Lets the 3 fly. Lillard with the rebound. Lillard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. It's Henderson on the wing. Plumlee trying to break loose. Henderson, no good. Memphis leading by 15. The dish to Freak. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got assist number 5 here tonight.
They just continue to splash home those threes. Eliminating the deep shot has to become priority number 1 for this defense.
Absolutely. You cannot allow a team to have that kind of a rhythm from beyond.
Aminu misses.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And that one's good. Freak.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Davis with a screen on Allen. Pass to Aminu. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Memphis leading by 20.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Now the pass to Randolph. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Lillard. Misses off the right iron.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up. You look at what Lillard has done so far. He's got 8 points and a crazy number of assists. He's gotten after it on the boards for them as well as in the transition game.
And I like the fact that one has really fed into the other.
Freak passes to Gasol. Here's Freak. But they get it back. Conley against Lillard. Feeds it to Freak. Trying his luck deep. And that one's good. And the Grizzlies lead by 21.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Grizzlies.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And now, for the year, this is going to be
3 this year against the Trailblazers.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Freak. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Off target from outside. And Clark, they've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, I think so too, Freak.
So no problem for Memphis as they get...
Well, congratulations on the win and for setting your season high in points scored for yourself. Would you say this is the best game you've played this year?
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
That was Freak turning up the volume right there, baby, all the way up to 11. And the stereo only goes to 10, Ernie, but we're at 11 right now. The man himself may be quiet, but his performance spoke very loudly.
Just an unreal performance for him in so many ways. That was a player.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K.